Good morning, all of you students. In the previous class, we have discussed about two lines. When the lines will be coplanar, that means when the lines will lie in the same plane, right? Lines lying in the same plane means what? Either they will be parallel or intersecting. We have found out the condition for that also, right? So when the lines will be non-coplanar, when the lines will not lie in a same plane, right? About skew lines also we have discussed. Skew lines means what? The lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting. We have found out the condition also in vector form as well as Cartesian form. Look, we will once revise that formula and then go forward in this lecture, right? So look at, there are two lines in vector form. First we will discuss a bar plus lambda b bar. This is one form. This line means what? It passes through point A bar. This is point A bar. This is point and this is direction. Passes through point A bar and parallel to B bar. That means direction vector is B bar. First vector is point and this is direction vector. This is point and this is dr always. First line, and then R bar equals to C bar plus mu D bar. Mu D bar. Okay. Now. So these two lines, if I have discussed the formula, box of A bar minus B bar equal to 0. Equal to 0 means what? Coplanar. Coplanar. Coplanar means parallel or intersecting. Parallel or intersecting. If you draw two lines on your paper, they will be either parallel or intersecting. So this is vector condition. Suppose not equal to 0. No need to note down. I have already told the formula for this. Not equal to 0 means non-coplanar. Non-coplanar. These lines are non-coplanar. Skew lines. Skew lines means neither parallel nor intersecting. They will not be parallel and also they will not intersect each other. They will not intersect each other at all. So this is vector condition. The lines are in vector forms, right? So this is one formula we have discussed. And then in Cartesian forms, okay, in Cartesian form, that means line suppose is like this. So line 1 is like this. Line 2 is like this. Here point is x1, y1, z1. This here point is what? This means x1, y1, z1. Here point means what? A bar is nothing but point x1, y1, z1 coordinates. That means A bar is nothing but x1i plus y1j plus z1k. right? B bar means what? Direction ratios A1I plus B1J plus C1K, right? If the line is given in Cartesian form, point means what? X2, Y2, Z2. This C bar means what? Point on the line X2I plus Y2J plus Z2K. D bar means what? Direction ratios A2I plus B2J plus C2K. If the lines are given like this, if lines are given like this, then the same condition only we will write in this manner. Equal to 0. Equal to 0 means the same condition. Equal to 0 means the same condition. Not equal to 0 means same condition. The same condition here is equal to this. This is equal to 0. The same condition not equal to 0 means what? This determinant not equal to 0. That means if this determinant is 0, coplanar. That means parallel or intersecting. If this determinant is not equal to 0 means what? Lines are non-coplanar. Lines are skew lines. If two lines are given, you have to check whether coplanar or not. Find this determinant. 0 means coplanar, not equal to 0 means what? Non-coplanar and also skew lines. Okay. So look at this. On this, number of problems will be there. Look at the applications, how they will be. Just you have to remember this formula. You need to note down. Yesterday I told the points. Look at how the problems will be. Let us take one problem. Two lines are given. Two lines are given. L1 is x minus 3 divided by 2 equals to y minus 2 divided by 3 equals to z minus 1 divided by lambda, comma, another line is given to you L2 x minus 2 divided by 3 equals to divided by 3. Two lines are given. Right? So number one, first question. Passage this is first question. If L1 comma L2 lie in same plane, same plane, in the passage itself given, and L1 L2 lie in same plane, then first question. Passage given line 1, line 2 and L1 L2 lie in same plane. Then sine inverse sine lambda equals to A3 B pi minus 3 C 4 D pi minus 4. Look at L1 L2 lie in same plane means what? Coplanar lines. Coplanar line means First you find out x1, y1, z1. x1, y1, z1 is nothing but 3, 2, 1. And then A1, B1, C1, line 1, about line 1, point on the line and DRs. A1, B1, C1 is nothing but 2, 3, lambda. For line 1 this is. For line 2, what is the point on it? X2, Y2, Z2. What is the point on it? 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. A2, B2, C2. DRs are what? 3, 2, 3. Denominator 1. 3, 2, 3. Coplanar means what is the condition? You write the condition. X1 minus X2, Y1 minus Y2, Z1 minus Z2, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2 equal to 0. So therefore that implies x1 minus x2, 3 minus 2, 1, 2 minus 3 minus 1, minus 1, DRs of first line in second row, DRs of second line in third row. So if you expand this 1 into, so 1 into 9 minus 2 lambda, 9 minus 2 lambda plus 1 into plus 1 into 6 minus 3 lambda, this. So minus 1 into 4 minus 9 minus 5 equal to 0. Minus 5 equal to 0. Lambda terms are what? Minus 5 lambda. Minus 5 lambda. So plus 20 equal to 0. Implies lambda is what? 4. Lambda is what? 4. Just write this condition and calculate lambda. Lambda you got. But he is not asking lambda. Sine inverse sine lambda. For calculating sine inverse sine x, we have formula. Look at sine inverse sine x is what? X. In inverse we have done. Sine inverse sine x equal to x. Not always. When x lies in the interval minus pi by 2, pi by 2. Minus, that means this angle that must lie between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. That means minus pi by 2 means approximately minus 1.5 to 1.5 approximately. Minus 3.142 divided by 2. So that means this x, whatever numerical value is there, that must lie between minus 1.5 to 1.5. Then only you can strike off this and this, I can write x. Now look at sine inverse. Sine lambda is nothing but sine inverse sine 4. Look at 4 is not there in this interval. 4 does not belongs to minus 1.5 comma 1.5. So don't write 4. 4 is incorrect. 4 is incorrect. This angle you have to adjust such that that angle must lie between minus 1.5 to 1.5. Its numerical value, but 4 is not between minus 1.5 to 1.5. That means sine inverse 4 I am writing in this manner. Sine inverse sine theta. Theta can be written sine of pi minus theta. Sine of 180 minus theta I have written. That is also sine theta. Now look at pi minus 4. Pi minus 4 value is what? 3.142 minus 4. Okay, so that clearly lies, this numerical value you calculate, that will lie in this interval. In between only it will lie. That means This is x. Now sine inverse sine x. X is lying in this interval. That means sine inverse sine x now can be written x. Because this x is lying in this interval. What is the formula? Sine inverse sine x equal to x. When x lies in this interval, that means this numerical value, it lies between minus 1.5 to 1.5 only. That means sine inverse sine pi minus 4 is nothing but pi minus 4x. Here you cannot write 4 because 4 is not lying in this interval. You have to adjust that angle pi minus theta like that. So like that, when the two lines lie in the same plane, determinant equal to 0. Standard model. So this is first question in the passage. We have got the lambda, right? Next look at next second problem. Second problem. Point of intersection of lines L1 and L2. L1 and L2 lie on look at point of intersection of lines. That means these two lines, they are lying in the same plane. That means these two lines are lying on your paper. That means now this lambda you got what? 4. Now line 1 will become, in place of lambda you write 4. In place of lambda you write 4. How to find point of intersection? Now look at, lines are lying on your paper. Definitely they will intersect at some point. Right? They will intersect at some point because they are not parallel. Coplanar means they can be parallel also. They are parallel or not, you check. A1 by A2, 2 by 3. B1 by B2, 3 by 2. C1 by C2, 4 by 3. If these three are equal parallel, therefore we can say that not parallel. We can say that not parallel means what? They will definitely intersect. Because they are lying in the same plane and they are not parallel, they will definitely intersect. You have to find intersection point. I have told how to find intersection point, just simple. This line is there, look at. This line is there, equal to R1 you say. Equal to R1. These three equal to R1. These three equal to R2. We have calculated lambda. No? In place of lambda, you write 4. Right? So now point of intersection means this line 1 and line 2 common point. From this you write what is xyz. What is xyz? So this equal to R1. What is x? 2R1 plus 3. This equal to R1. What is y? 3R1 plus 2. This equal to R1. What is z? 4R1 plus 1. From line 1. As it is common point, this must be equal to that xyz. From this xyz you calculate, those two must be equal. 3R2 plus 2, comma, 2R2 plus 3, comma, 3R2 plus 2. This, for finding point of intersection, take R1, R2 and equate x, y, z. Now, equate these x coordinates, you will get an equation. This equal to this means all bring this side minus 3R2 plus 1 equal to 0. First equation. First equation. So then this equal to this, you bring all to left hand side minus. So second equation. These two are enough because already they are intersecting. So solve this and this to get R1 and R2. Now I am doing by using cross multiplication method. You can solve in any way, no problem. R1 divided by this into this 3 plus 2, 5. R2 divided by this side 3 into 1 minus of 2 into minus 1, 5. 1 divided by minus 4 plus 9, 5. If you equate this to this, you will get R1 equal to 1, R2 equal to 1. You can do by using regular method also, solving anything. Therefore, point of intersection equals to substitute R1 here, 2 plus 3, 5, 2 plus 3, 5, and then 3 plus 2, 5, and then 4 plus 1, 5. Even if you substitute R2 also, you will get the same thing. So this is the point of intersection. What is this? Point of intersection, let us say x, y, z. He is asking this point lies on which equation? Lies on which equation? Substitute 5, 5, 5. This is what? 3 into 5, 15 plus 5 plus 5, 25, but you got 20. So this is the answer. So therefore 3x plus y plus z is nothing but 25. Right? This is the answer. This is the answer. Like that. Point of intersection. Look at next. Next problem. Okay. Next problem. If the lines, two lines are there, whose equations are given? X equal to 1 plus s, 1 plus s, comma, y equals to minus 3 minus lambda s, comma, z equals to 1 plus lambda s, 1 plus lambda s, so then L2. So L2 line is like this, x equal to t by 2, comma, y equal to 1 plus t, comma, Z equals to 2 minus T. L2 line is given like this, where S comma T are variable parameters. Variable parameters. Variable parameters are coplanar. Find lambda. Find lambda. Look at it. So two lines are given. Two lines are given and are coplanar. He is telling coplanar or intersecting. What is the formula? Determinant equal to 0. But line is not in standard form. Line 1. Convert the lines into standard form. L1. Look at here. Here among these three, common is what? S. Let us calculate S. Let us calculate S. From the first equation, S is what? X minus 1. Equate those. From the second equation, X is what? Y plus 3 divided by minus lambda. Equal from the third equation, S is what? Equal to S. Equal to S. This is in standard form. Right? Actually, this how he has given, he has taken this line equal to S, X you got, this is given, equal to S, Y you got, that is given, equal to S, Z is given, like that line is given. So common point is there, yes, equate those. Then you will get first line in standard form. What is this? X1, Y1, Z1 equals to, what is the point? Here x minus x1, that means 1. Here y minus of minus 3, that is y1. So z minus z1, 1. For the first line, a1, b1, c1 are what? 1 minus lambda, comma lambda. First line in standard form, it is over. So second line, convert into standard form in the similar fashion. So L2, this T value is there, you keep T value, this is nothing but 2x, equal T value is what? Y minus 1, equal T value is 2 minus Z, equal to T. This is the line. So that means now standard form, x divided by 1 by 2. X coefficient, make it 1 by 1. Take minus common and bring minus to the denominator. Divided by minus 1 equal to t. Now this line is in standard form. What is the point on the line? X2, Y2, Z2 equal to x minus x2. That means 0, comma 1, comma 2. This is now DRs of the line. A2, B2, C2. What are those? 1 by 2, 1 minus 1. 1 by 2, comma 1, comma minus 1. Therefore, what is the formula? Determinant of is nothing but 0. That means determinant of x1 minus x2, that means 1, y1 minus y2, that is minus 4, 1 minus 2 minus 1. So then a1, b1, c1, this a2, b2, c2. So this is 0. Calculate the value of determinant. So therefore 1 into minus, so minus lambda, minus 2 lambda. So minus lambda, minus 2 lambda plus 4 into, look at here, 4 into minus 1 minus lambda by 2. This. So therefore minus 1 into. So minus 1 into what you will get? 1. So 1 plus lambda by 2. 1 plus lambda by 2. This. So therefore what you will get? Lambda terms. X by 1 by 2. ఏంటమ్మా బాలాజీ ఏంటమ్మా lambda minus lambda 0. Lambda 0. Okay na? So equal to 0. Right? Very good. So then ఇక్కడ చూడండి మన కాన్స్టెంట్స్ ఏమున్నాయి? -4 -1 -5. So -4 -1 -5. So here -2 lambda -2 lambda minus lambda by 2 equal to 0. That means -5 equal, bring this side, 5 lambda by 2. 5 cancel, lambda equal to -2. Lambda equal to -2. That is the answer. Like the standard model of, if the lines are intersecting, lines are coplanar, then write determinant equal to 0. Here coplanar given. If the lines intersect, then also same. Determinant equal to 0. Like that, lines indirectly given. That means lines convert into standard form. Look at next model. Look at next model. Two lines are given like this. Two lines are given like this. X equal to 5 comma x equal to 5 comma y divided by 3 minus alpha equal to z divided by -2. This is one line given and another line is given like this, L2. L2 are coplanar. Find alpha. Find alpha. This is also indirect model. Line is not given in standard form. So first let us convert lines into standard form. How to convert is, look at. First you write this x minus 5. Make that side 0. Right? So make that side 0, this one. How to write is x minus 5. This x minus 5 divided by 0 equals to, you write like this. This, actually this is equal to some R1 say. How he has given this line is actually line is like this. He has equated this to R1, then you will get x equal to 5. Right? This is given and then this equal to this is given. Actual line is what? This is the line actually. This equated to R1, he has given this. Right? So that is x minus 5 equal to 0. Right? These two are equal, that is given. This is the line. That means line is in standard form. Is nothing but x1 is what 5, y1 is what 0, z1 is what 0, drs a1, b1, c1 is nothing but 0, comma 3 minus alpha, comma minus 2. Okay na? So line 1 is in standard form. Line 2 you take x minus alpha equal to 0. Equal to z divided by 2 minus alpha. That means how to write this one? X minus alpha divided by 0, y by minus 1 equal to z divided by 2 minus alpha. Let us say R2. This is given, this is equated and given x equal to alpha. These two are equal, like this is the line. Right? So this is in standard form. What is x2? Y2, Z2. So this is alpha 0, 0, A2, B2, C2. DRs are what? 0, minus 1, 2 minus alpha. 2 minus alpha. Now write the formula. Lines are coplanar means what? Determinant of, I am writing direct formula, x1 minus x2. y1 minus y2, 0, 0. A1, B1, C1. A1, B1, C1 means 0, 3 minus alpha, 3 minus alpha, minus 2, minus 2. So A2, B2, C2 equal to 0. So that implies, so expand this 5 minus alpha, 5 minus alpha into, so 3 minus alpha into 2 minus alpha, 2 minus alpha minus 2 equal to 0. Expand this. That means 5 minus alpha into, if you expand this, you will get alpha square. What is alpha terms? Minus 3 alpha, minus 2 alpha. So minus 5 alpha. Here 3 into 2, 6 minus 2 plus 4 equal to 0. That implies 5 minus alpha. What are the factors for this one? Alpha minus 1 into alpha minus 4 equal to 0. Therefore, alpha equal to 1, 4, 5. These three are the values for alpha. Three values will be there. 1, 4, 5. Like that, indirectly he will give the lines. Not in standard forms. You have to convert into standard forms. So this is about when the lines are given coplanar or intersecting like that. Determinant equal to 0. Next. Look at next. Look at a very important concept. Shortest distance between skew lines. Shortest distance between skew lines. Number one, vector form. Vector form. R bar equal to, lines are like this. A bar plus lambda B bar. Lines are like this. Suppose let us say C bar plus mu D bar. Suppose two lines are there. This shortest distance between skew lines is formula. It is denoted by SD. SD means shortest distance between these two lines. Right? So therefore, what is the formula? Is modulus box of, in the numerator, divided by modulus B bar cross D bar. This is shortest distance. If the lines are in vector forms, shortest distance is nothing but this one. Number two, if the lines are in Cartesian forms, so suppose line 1 is like this, comma, line 2 is C2. Suppose lines are like this. Shortest distance equals to. Look at the same thing in determinant form is what? Just modulus of determinant of x1 minus x2, y1 minus y2, z1 minus z2, z1 minus z2, modulus of determinant. First vertical bars are modulus. Inside one is determinant. x1 minus x2, y1 minus y2, z1 minus z2, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, divided by magnitude of vector. I am writing B cross D means vector. Vector means B bar. B bar is this, D bar is this. B bar means direction vector. A1i plus B1j plus C1k, A2i plus B2j plus C2k. In the denominator, what to write is, in the first row ijk you write. Cross product of two vectors means what? Ijk, second row A1, B1, C1. This is B bar. Third row A2, B2, C2. A2, B2, C2. So this is third row. We will find out this vector and we will write modulus and magnitude of this. Modulus of B bar cross D bar means what? Magnitude of this. This is the formula for calculating shortest distance. Shortest distance. Okay. Write this formula. I will tell how you got this one. You can use in vector form, it is there. This, if the lines are given like this, you can use this. Okay. I will tell this theorem. Shortest distance between skew lines. Okay, there are two lines. There are two lines, skew lines. They will not lie in same plane. That means they will neither be parallel nor be intersecting. Look at L1 is like this, L2 is like this. Of course, I am drawing on the board, but they will not lie on the board. Suppose one line L1 is lying on my board, you will assume this on my board, and L2 is on your paper, right? They are skew lines. So this is on my board, this is on your paper. That means they are lying in different planes, and they will neither be parallel nor be intersecting. These are skew lines. Shortest distance means nothing is there. L1 is there, L2 is there. You draw a line which is perpendicular to both. I am drawing a line which is perpendicular to both. Right? Just draw a line which is perpendicular to both. Which is perpendicular to both. Let us say it intersects at C and D. It intersects at C and D. Right? So then this CD is called shortest distance. That means this line is perpendicular. This line is perpendicular to this line and perpendicular to this line. This is called line of shortest distance. Look at shortest distance means let L be a line perpendicular to both L1 and L2. L1 and L2. Let L be a line perpendicular to both L1 and L2. L intersects L1 comma L2 at C comma D respectively. Then shortest distance between L1 and L2 is CD. Actually, distance between L1 and L2 means you take one point here. Suppose let's say you take one point here, you take one point here, you join those both. Then a distance will be formed. Like that here take one point, here take one point. One distance will be there. Like that, if you take one point on line 1, if you take one point on line 2, then different distances can be formed. The shortest distance is this. At the end of the theorem, I will tell how this will be the shortest. Right? Distance between this and this is nothing but take any point on L1, any point on L2 and join that. That is distance. Among those distances, shortest distance is CD. So this is shortest distance and L is called line of shortest distance. Line of shortest distance means a line perpendicular to both. A line perpendicular to both. Look at, we will calculate what is that CD now. So look at, one line is given, line 1 is this. On line 1, there is a point whose position vector is A bar. I am marking here. Look at. On line 1, what is line 1? It passes through A bar and parallel to B bar. And parallel to B bar. Direction vector is what? B bar. Line L2, it passes through. It passes through a point whose position vector is C bar, whose position vector is C bar, and the line is parallel to D bar. These are the lines given. These are the lines given. Now look at, I am calculating, I am joining this point and this point. That means BA bar I am calculating. Look at, BA bar vector. BA bar is nothing but BA bar is nothing but OA bar minus OB bar. That means A bar minus C bar. A bar minus C bar. Now look at. So this is B bar and this is B bar. I want to find in the direction of L one vector. In the direction of L one vector. Look at. L is perpendicular to L1 comma L2. L1 comma L2. That means L direction is perpendicular to B bar comma D bar. Look at, along this, any vector along L will be perpendicular to both B bar and D bar. Any vector perpendicular to B bar and D bar, how it will be? How it will be? B cross D. Therefore, vector along L is nothing but B bar cross D bar. If two vectors are there, a vector perpendicular to both will be what? B cross D. We have already discussed in cross product. That means if this is B bar, this is D bar, along the line L which is perpendicular to both, what it will be? B bar cross D bar. Therefore, we have found vector along in the direction of L. This is direction vector of that line of shortest distance. Now look at this CD length. Look at this line L is there from A. This is perpendicular. From A perpendicular to line L I have drawn. That meets at C. From A, if you drop a perpendicular on L, it meets at C. Right? From B, if you drop a perpendicular on L, it meets at D. Now, this is nothing but CD is nothing but projection of BA. Projection of BA bar on line L. Projection definition I told. From the end points, drop perpendiculars. This CD is nothing but projection of this BA bar vector on L. That is nothing but CD is nothing but, look at, I am writing. That CD is nothing but shortest distance. This CD is nothing but projection of vector BA bar on line L. Projection of any vector on line L. What is that? Modulus of BA bar dot unit vector along L. I told number of times you have done the problems. Projection of any vector on a line L is nothing but that vector dot unit vector along L. So BA bar, you know BA bar, what is that BA bar? BA bar is nothing but calculated here, A bar minus C bar dot. So unit vector means what? This is B bar cross D bar. This is B bar cross D bar. Unit vector means what? Unit vector means divided by its modulus. Divided by its modulus. That means this is nothing but modulus is nothing but magnitude, right outside that. this. So that means modulus A bar minus C bar dot B bar cross D bar. This is nothing but it is in the form A bar dot B bar cross C bar. That is nothing but definition is scalar triple product. Scalar triple product. This divided by modulus B bar cross D bar. This is this CD distance. Right? If you join this point to this point on two lines, that will be the shortest distance. This is first vector form. This is nothing but box of A bar minus C bar, B bar, D bar is nothing but in Cartesian form determinant divided by this vector determinant, that is second form, Cartesian form. Now look at, I will tell why CD is, if you join this point to this point, why it is shortest. You can have doubt if you take this one point here, look at, let us say some P you take here, some Q you take here, right? So look at PQ you join, why this cannot be shortest? So we will prove that PQ is greater than CD, look at. We will prove that PQ is greater than CD. For that what I am doing is, I am drawing passing through D, I am drawing a line which is parallel to L1. Look at, I am drawing. Passing through D, I have drawn a line parallel to D. So these two are parallel. Now look at this. This is nothing but this is 90 degree means this is 90 degree itself. So this is CD. Now from P, drop a perpendicular. These are now two parallel lines. So this CD is equal to this, let us say PL. Look at, this is distance between parallel lines. This is also distance between parallel lines. So these two will be what? Equal. Now CD equal to PL. Now you can observe this PL is what? This is greater than PQ. So this is greater than PQ. So therefore CD less than. So therefore CD is less than PQ. You can easily say. That means any distance if you take, it will be more than this CD. This is called shortest distance between two lines. Right? That means whenever shortest distance you are finding means, draw a line perpendicular to both. It intersects at C and it intersects at D. Then CD is called shortest distance. That can be found out by using this formula. If shortest distance equal to 0 means, suppose shortest distance you have calculated. Equal to 0 means, that means look at, lines suppose they intersect each other. That means they are lying in same plane. Instead of in different planes, this and this, they are lying in same plane. That means they will intersect. Then in that case, shortest distance will be what? This is line 1, this is line 2. L1, on L1 you take point P, on L2 also you take point B. Distance is what? 0. That means if the two lines lie in same plane, shortest distance will be 0. If they are intersecting like this, suppose if they are parallel, then what happens? This will also be 0. This is B bar, this is D bar. This is B bar, this is D bar. Right? So this determinant will become what? This B bar, D bar are collinear vectors. In this case, that above one, look at A minus C bar dot x minus x1 divided by A1 B1 B1 Z minus Z1 divided by C1. Line 1 is given like this. Line 2 is given like this. Line 2 is given like this. Cartesian form. Then shortest distance is nothing but, what is the formula in vector form? Divided by modulus V cross D. This determinant we have already calculated. Modulus of this box means determinant. Previously we have done x1 minus x2, y1 minus y2, z1 minus z2, z1 minus z2, a1, b1, c1. Formula is a2, b2, c2. For this determinant modulus, previously we have equated this to 0, this determinant only, na, this value, divided by B cross D vector is there. B cross D means what? B bar is nothing but A1I plus B1J plus C1K. D bar is nothing but A2I plus B2J plus C2K. Modulus of, that means magnitude of vector B cross D means IJK, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. This vector we will calculate B cross D. After calculating this vector in the denominator, magnitude of the vector you will write. So this is in Cartesian form formula. This is in vector form formula. You can do it in any way. Shortest distance. Right? So look at problem how it is. Look at the problem how it is. Suppose two lines are given like this. Two lines are given. L1 is given like this. L2 is given like this. L2 is given like this. Right? Now look at shortest distance between L1 and L2. Shortest distance between L1 and L2. Right? Now we will use the second formula. Calculate the determinant. So x1, first line x1, y1, z1 equals to minus 1, x minus x1, 0, 2, 0, 2, a1, b1, c1 equals to 1 minus 2 minus 3. This is L1. This is L1. This is L2. Look at L2. L2 is nothing but x2, y2, z2. x2, y2, z2 equals to 0, 1, minus 1. DRs A2, B2, C2. A2, B2, C2 are nothing but minus 2, 1, 1. This, so therefore, first we will calculate numerator in the formula. Just formula this. So calculate this determinant. x1 minus x2 minus 1 minus 0 minus 1 0 minus 1 minus 1 2 plus 1 3. This a1 b1 c1, that means 1 minus 2 minus 3. So minus 2 1 1 this. So that means calculate this determinant value minus 1 into minus 2 plus 3 1 plus 1 into plus 1 into 1 minus 6 minus 5 plus 3 into 1 minus 4 minus 3. That means what you will get. So minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 minus 9 minus 15. So this is minus 15. Then what you have to calculate? What you have to calculate? This is numerator. This is numerator. Then calculate the vector ijk, denominator modulus b cross d. A1, B1, C1. 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 minus. This is numerator in the formula. Numerator, denominator. Denominator 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 2 1 1. Calculate this vector I into minus 2 plus 3, that means 1. So minus j into 1 minus 6 minus 5 plus k into 1 minus 4 minus 3. That means I plus 5j minus 3k. So therefore modulus of this vector you have to calculate. Modulus of this is nothing but root of 1 plus, in the denominator you have to write modulus 1 plus 25 plus 9, that means root of 35. Therefore shortest distance is nothing but modulus of numerator, modulus of this determinant divided by root of 35. That means shortest distance is root of 35. 15 divided by root of 35. This is the shortest distance between these two lines. That means look at this is not equal to 0 means lines are skew. Lines are what? Skew lines. These are called skew lines. If they are coplanar lines, this you will get 0. Denominator 0, numerator 0 you will get. After finding shortest distance, if you are getting this 0, then lines are what? Coplanar. If this is not equal to 0 means what? These two lines are lying in different planes. Like that, very important. Two lines will be given to you and you have to calculate shortest distance between them. Shortest distance between them. Look at next. Next model. Suppose lines are given in vector form. Look at lines are given in vector form. Lines are given like this. Lines are given like this. Suppose in vector form it is given. In vector form it is given. So then in vector form we have formula. We will make use of that. So now r bar equal to, without t terms, what are there? Without t terms, I here, I plus k. Take t common. So here SUT. SUT. You have to find shortest distance between these two lines. So look at here, I plus t into what is that? I plus j minus k. I plus j minus k. So this can be considered r bar equal to a bar plus t b bar. First line. A bar is this, b bar is this. Second line. R directly this is in form is there, c bar plus yes, D bar. Now, A bar is this point on line, B bar is direction vector of the line, C bar is point on the line, D bar is direction vector of the line. Now, we will do this problem in vector method. In vector method, look at what is the shortest distance formula? Modulus of box of A bar minus C bar B bar divided by this. First we will calculate what is numerator. We will calculate this value. We will calculate this value. That means A bar minus C bar is what? A bar minus C bar is this minus this. So this minus this means I will get cancelled. I will get cancelled. So minus J plus K. Minus J plus K. A bar minus C bar. B bar is this. D bar is this. So this scalar triple product means what? Just determinant only, determinant of 0 minus 1 1 1 1 minus 1 2 0 minus 1. We will calculate this matter. 0 into 0, first one is 0. So plus 1 into, so plus 1 into what you will get? Minus 1 plus 2. That means 1. So plus 1 into, so 1 into 0 minus 2. That means you will get 1 minus 2 minus 1. Minus 1. So therefore, denominator is what? We have to find this vector. B bar cross D bar, let us calculate. B bar cross D bar means vector ijk. B bar, if you look at 1 1 minus 1 1 1 minus 1 2 0 minus 1. Calculate this vector. I into minus 1 minus 0 minus 1 minus j into, so minus j into minus 1 plus 2 1 plus k into 0 minus 2 minus 2. So that means what is this vector? Minus I minus j minus 2k. So now calculate modulus B bar cross D bar. Modulus B bar cross D bar is nothing but root of 1 plus 1 plus 4. This is what? Root 6. This is what? Root 6. Therefore, shortest distance is nothing but modulus of minus 1 numerator divided by denominator root 6. 1 by root 6. 1 by root 6. If in vector form it is there, we will use this formula. In Cartesian form it is there, we will use that formula. Anything you can use. The same thing in the numerator, we have calculated in the previous problem determinant, that is nothing but box of A bar minus C bar B bar D bar. The same thing in vector calculated and written in the previous problem. Directly this determinant in formula we have written in the previous problem. You can write in any form, no problem. Look at next. Look at. Suppose in a unit cube, find shortest distance between any two diagonals of cube. Look at unit cube. I have told how to take unit cube coordinates. Look at here. So take one cube. Unit cube means length 1. In a unit cube, you have to find shortest distance. So this is O, this is O, this is O dash. I have told take this as x-axis and this as y-axis and this as z-axis and this as z-axis. Now take O dash, that one. So this is A where it intersects x-axis. This is B, this is C. This is A, this is A dash, B, B dash, C, C dash. Diagonals are what? Diagonals what I told? O dash, A dash, B, B dash, C, C dash. These are diagonals of the cube. So I have told how to take the coordinates. Each edge length is what? 1. So this is 1, 0, 0. So this is 0, 1, 0. I have told how to take 0, 0, 1. So this is in YZ plane, x coordinate 0, 1, 1. So this is in ZX plane, y coordinate 0. So this is in XY plane, Z coordinate 0. So this you will get, this is 0, 0, 0 and this is 1, 1, 1. Now he is asking to calculate shortest distance between any two diagonals. Any two diagonals, if you take OO dash, AA dash, BB dash, CC dash, they will neither be parallel nor be intersecting. I have told now, in the ground floor, take any corner and connect. Right? So he is asking to calculate the distance between, wait, they will, wait, they will intersect. Find, this is the cube given, not that. In a unit cube, find shortest distance between, I am asking, I am giving, look at, A dash, B dash, C dash, B dash, C dash. These diagonals intersect while connecting. If they intersect, shortest distance is 0. You connect one corner to top opposite, opposite, right? One corner to top opposite. If they intersect, shortest distance is 0. Now I have to calculate shortest distance between this and this. Now AA dash, you look at, this is one diagonal. AA dash, B dash, C dash is where? B dash, C dash. B dash, C dash is this one, this face diagonal. This face diagonal. This ground floor you have connected to that one. A dash means what? This one to this one. B dash C dash is what? These are two lines actually. First we will calculate if that is 0 means what? They will intersect. If that is not 0, what happens? Shortest distance you will get. So these are the two lines he is asking. Suppose calculate distance between them. A dash line L1 you take. It can be 0 also. If they intersect, what happens? It will become 0. A dash line we will write. A is there here. A is there. A dash is there. First calculate DRs. First calculate DRs. What are the DRs? A dash minus 1, 1, 1. So this line is A dash. Line passes through this point and having DRs, this one point is there and DRs are there. So line is nothing but x minus 1 divided by minus 1 equal to y minus 0 divided by 1. So z minus 0 divided by 1. Calculate the line. Right? Whenever you are calculating shortest distance, calculate the line. This is the line. Now x1, y1, z1. For this x1, y1, z1 are what? 1, 0, 0, a1, b1, c1 are what? Minus 1, 1, 1. This is the line I have written. Now what is asking? B dash, c dash. So B dash, C dash line. B dash you know, C dash you know, B dash you know, C dash you know. That means DRs I am writing. Line L2 is B dash, C dash. DRs I am writing. DRs are what? B dash, C dash. That means 1 minus 1, 0. So 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus 1, minus 1. Right? So therefore, B dash C dash line I want to write. B dash point is there and DRs are there. So line is nothing but x minus 1 divided by 0 equal to y minus 0 divided by 1. So z minus 1 divided by minus 1. Passing through this point and DRs are this x minus 1 divided by 0 equal to y minus 0 divided by 1, z minus 1 divided by minus 1. This is second line. So x2, y2, z2 is nothing but here. The point 1, 0, 1. So DRs are A2, B2, C2 are nothing but 0, 1, minus 1. Now two lines are there here. This line is one line. This line is one line. You have to calculate shortest distance between them. We have the formula. What is that formula? Shortest distance is nothing but modulus of, in the numerator, determinant shortest distance is the formula in the denominator. In the denominator, magnitude of the vector I, J, K. Just remove this and write I, J, K. And then these are same. A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Now let us calculate numerator. Numerator is nothing but modulus of this is there 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0, 0 minus 0 0 and 0 minus 1 minus 1. This A1 B1 C1, A2 B2 C2. This, so therefore what you will get, this is 0, minus 1 into minus 1 minus 0. So that means 1. So this numerator is what? 1. Denominator means vector you have to calculate. Denominator means vector you calculate first. I, J, K minus 1. That means what is this vector? I into -1 -1 -2. So -1 -1 -2 minus j into 1 minus 0 1 plus k into -1 minus 0 minus 1. That means vector means -2i minus j minus k. So therefore magnitude of this vector is nothing but root of 4 plus 1 plus 1, root 6. Therefore shortest distance equal to modulus 1 divided by root 6. 1 divided by root 6. 1 divided by root 6. That means look at AA dash line is there, B dash C dash line is there. This is 1 by root 6, not equal to 0. That means they are skew lines. They will not intersect at all. If they intersect, what happens? It will become 0. Like that, if you ask to calculate any two lines shortest distance, first try to write the lines and then write the formula. For writing the line, what is required? Point and DRs are required. Write two lines and then use this formula to calculate that. For these type of problems, directly lines will not be given to you. You have to write the lines and then you have to calculate shortest distance. Look at another mode. So in this only, find shortest distance between a diagonal. The same problem, a diagonal of cube and a diagonal of face skew to it. Let us take this problem. You have to find shortest distance between diagonal of unit cube, let us say. Unit cube. If edge length is given, you take, suppose edge length is given 2, 2, 0, 0, 2, 2, 0, like that. Unit cube, that means 1 unit. In some cases, 2 units will be given. Just in place of 1, all you write 2. So now look at what it is asking. You take any diagonal, one diagonal OO dash. I have taken one diagonal OO dash. This is one line. And a diagonal of a face Q to it. That means you have to take a diagonal of a face which will not intersect it. OO dash is there, one diagonal. You take ground face, which diagonal is not intersecting AB. That diagonal is not intersecting. That means AB I will take. AB I will take as one diagonal. You take any diagonal. You can take BC also, no problem. You can take BC also. Any diagonal you can take. Same distance you will get. That means this is L1 and this is L2. Try to write the line. For L1, try to write the line. So L1, DRs. DRs are what? This is 0, 0, 0. This is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that means this is A1, B1, C1. Take the point here. Take the point passing through origin. So what is the line? X minus 0 by 1. Y minus 0 by 1. Z minus 0 by 1. X1, Y1, Z1. What is the point? 0, 0, 0. Next, L2. L2 means this is OO dash. So this is AB. I am writing L2. L2 DRs. DRs are what? A you know, B you know. So what are the DRs? This is X1, Y1, Z1. This is X2, Y2, Z2. What are the DRs? Minus 1 comma, minus 1 comma, 1 comma 0. So therefore this is A2, B2, C2. I am writing the line passing through point A. X minus 1 by minus 1, Y minus 0 by 1, Z minus 0 divided by 0. That means X2, Y2, Z2. X2, Y2, Z2 is nothing but 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0. Now I am calculating in the shortest distance numerator. Numerator is what? X1 minus X2, Y1 minus Y2, Z1 minus Z2, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. You know everything here. X1 minus X2 is what? 0 minus 1. Minus 1, 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0. These are zeros. A1, B1, C1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. A2, B2, C2, minus 1, 1, 0. This if you calculate, minus 1 into 0 minus 1, minus 1. That means in shortest distance formula, numerator is what? 1. Numerator is what? 1. Denominator is what? You have to find the vector and its magnitude. A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. So this is what? I, J, K. Find the vectors. I, J, K. What is A1, B1, C1? A1, B1, C1 is 1, 1, 1. A2, B2, C2 is what? Minus 1, minus 1, 1, 0. That means I into 0 minus 1 minus 1 minus j into 0 minus of minus 1 1 k into 1 plus 1 2. So therefore magnitude of this denominator is nothing but magnitude of minus I minus j plus 2k. This is what? Root 6. So therefore what is shortest distance? Is nothing but modulus 1 divided by root 6. 1 by root 6. 1 by root 6. Like that, simple. What are the lines he is asking? Take out, find the lines and then find the shortest distance by using the formula. Okay. Just simple formula you have to use. Okay. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.